What is up, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day. And I got some good news about my boy Canopus. So I made a video, a couple videos actually, maybe, about how Canopus as a Vartan kind of falls off. It's the class, it's not Canopus. He's my boy, he's awesome, I love Canopus. He has carried me through many a hard time. But the Vartan class, not due to the weapons or equipment it can have, but just the skills. The skills don't really synergize well with a lot of the combat that I'm doing. Yeah, you know, they're kind of okay, the two signature skills it has, but that's all it has. It has nothing else going for it, and I wasn't using them anymore because I didn't find the class to be very relevant. Well, you know what I did? I did what anybody would do, and I changed his class to the strongest class, the best class in the game. And I'm sure you guys all know what that class is. Let me show you. Yes, that's right, he's a rune fencer now. My boy Canopus is a rune fencer, he's relevant again, and we can take advantage of all of his power. We gave him the Lombardia, which, for those of you that probably know, this is a pretty solid weapon. You know, it's got the lightning averse on hit, counterattack 3, does lightning, you know, it's nice, it's cute. You know, and I did build him a little different than my other rune fencers by giving him a shield. Gave him the dragon scale shield, because why not? Is it a good choice? I'll find out. He might go back to his bow, but right now we're going sword and shield for the survivability, I guess. And then we got the alluring boots on him for the swift foot, which, if you guys don't know this, if you go into the context menu and go down, you can actually read what something does. Increases move by 1, so this will offset the movement that he lost as a Vartan. He'll gain it back with this, so I have 5 moves still on Canopus. And I just threw on a bunch of random spells because I'm in the Palace of the Dead. I don't have the luxury to leave right now because I don't want to, and so I gotta do what I gotta do. And I have no finishers. No finishers, which is really depressing. So he's a little underpowered right now. He's not at his full potential. I thought about doing hammers. I don't know. But my other rune fencers, one's got a spear, and then obviously Denim's a bow and sword. So like I said, I wanted to mix it up. But he's been performing well. He's been performing well. You know, I really think a lot of people, even myself, underestimate the power of the hawkmen or the winged men or whatever you want to call them. The people that have wings, the humanoid characters that can fly, I think they are really good and are underrated in a lot of ways. And the ways I say that is, well, the movement is top-notch. The ability to fly and move is huge, probably the biggest strength. But also, they just get around better. I don't know, they have the better RT for the most part, and I undersold them. I kind of want to go on a Hawkman recruiting rampage and replace any human that I have in my class, or my group, that is like a human warrior or a human cleric, and we're just going to go Hawkman for life, I think, because they do offer a different take, and they do feel fresh, and it is a way to make a class that might be lacking in mobility or options, to give them a way to kind of mitigate that. And when we're dealing with corridors like we are here, and choke points and people funneling up, I can just fly right over the unit and, you know, take advantage of that. Now, I have been doing, for those of you that think I mostly auto battle, you are correct, but I've been doing like half and half through most of my battles now, because Palace of the Dead, as much as it's kind of repetitive and tiresome and grueling, sometimes I gotta, you know, butt in and take over and maybe do a couple moves and then give it back to the AI, or, you know, if there's a unit I want to recruit and I'm like, oh crap, I better like, you know, take over. And so I've been doing more manual battles. Still prefer auto battle, definitely in Palace of the Dead, for it is so grindy. I know eventually you get to a point where you have to pretty much manually battle, but that's way later, and I don't even plan to get there. I plan to get to floor 25, get my equipment. I don't have a lot of money because I'm crazy. You know, I didn't do the money cheat, I guess, enough, or really, so I don't have a lot of money. So that's a mistake I made coming down here, but I said I'm getting at least so I can get summons and stuff, because summons are game-changing. So look forward to more content on summons coming up, and how they're broken, like they kind of were in the PSP version, if I recall. But anyway, this is about Canopus, and he's solid, man. Make him a rune fencer, you can't go wrong. When in doubt, get the rune fencer out, the best class in the game, next to the best generic class. I will say Lord and Knight Commander are better than Rune Fencer. Rune Fencer's top 3, though. Rune Fencer, top 3 class in the game. make everybody a rune fencer, you'll never struggle. And I do want to make an honorable mention about my boy, who I kind of rag on and kind of hate, but I'm starting to kind of like him, but he's still kind of irrelevant. You can probably see him in the battle. You'll be like, what the hell's wrong with you? Yeah, that's right. I've been using a Vice as a ranger. Yes, Vice as a ranger. A very crazy concept. Dual daggers, double attack, lobber. You know, I'm probably gonna swap bombs on him when I get the chance. I'm gonna go bombs. Maybe put one healing item and one revival, and then do 2 bombs. I don't know. Maybe do all bombs. That was another recommendation people had. But the dual daggers is working. These daggers aren't that great. I definitely need to get better daggers. But the double attack, it's really been doing well. And the dagger specials are so good. Like, I don't really use daggers because I'm a fool. But daggers on Vice works really well on Ranger. So I've been kind of liking the Ranger a little bit. He's still, you know... But I just wanted to mention that I've been kind of experimenting, trying to broaden my horizons. You know, guys, sometimes we play games and we get really bullheaded and we think our way is the only way and it's my way or the highway. I don't care what anybody else says. But, you know, sometimes trying new things and branching out, you learn things, and this game is all about that. The thing I love most about this game, and I'm going to end it after this, I'm sorry, but is there really is no bad class. I might say I dislike a class or it's not that good. In the end, that's my opinion. If you love a class I dislike, use that class. I'm not trying to tell you what you can and can't do, you know? But the way this game is designed is every class is viable. Sure, some are better than others, but that's any game. Not every, you know, that's just how it works. But the joy is there's many ways to play a class, many ways to build a class. And whatever works for you and gets you results and you have fun with, that is what works. And I'm learning that, you know, trying out these classes that I've had an aversion to or not really liked because, you know, salty early impressions, bad early impressions, trying to make them work, and I'm finding a lot of fun in that. So I might have some videos coming up where I try to... Why would you grab that? The AI just removed... I don't think he had any buffs, though. Where I try to make a bad class or a not optimal class into an optimal class. So maybe look forward to those. It's getting hard to make videos on Tactics Ogre. I have almost 150 videos. I've been putting out a daily video every day ever since the game came out. Some days I put out multiple videos. So forgive me if some of my videos are reminiscent of older ones or kind of similar or lacking in variety to an extent. It's hard to do it to a single-player game that doesn't get new content or any changes or anything. But I do appreciate everybody that's hung out since then, or anybody that's come around that's newer. Thank you for checking out the videos. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to keep going with it. I hope to. I do plan to cover more games in the future. You know, more tactical strategy, RPG kind of games. That's kind of what I prefer. So if you see less Tactics Ogre, don't be alarmed. It'll still be there. There's just going to be other games too. So we can have everything. We can have Tactics Ogre and all the other cool games that are similar in this genre, you know, SRPG, strategy RPG, tactical game, whatever, you know. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about Canopus. How do you feel about him? What did you change him to, or do you just run Vartan? You know I got some responses before, but I'm rambling nonstop today, so thank you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, later guys. Peace out.